News. 24 hours. News Mississippi.
For News Mississippi, I'm Courtney Carter, and this is the Weekly Rundown. We can't talk about the top stories of this week without talking about the shooting at Pulse nightclub Sunday morning. Omar Mateen walks in, kills 49 people, injures 53 others before being taken out by the SWAT team. Now, Omar Mateen had actually been identified by the FBI before as a person of interest. He had been making contact with people in Saudi Arabia, and he had actually pledged allegiance to ISIS as he was making this attack on the LGBT community. Because of this, the Mississippi Office of Homeland Security encourages you that if you see something, say something. There's a program in place where you can call the actual state Office of Homeland Security and make a claim. You don't have to give your name, you don't have to give any information, just what you know and what you see happening in your neighborhood, because who knows, that tip may actually prevent something from happening. They will be investigating those tips. No matter how little information you have, call it in. There's actually a law too now that if you suspect something, but maybe there's something not there, as long as you reported that in good faith, the law protects you, so you can go ahead and make those claims. To do that, you can call their office, 1-888-4SAFE-MS. Now, Governor Phil Bryant met with the presumptive Republican nominee for president this week, Donald Trump, at Trump Towers in New York. Now, it was actually Governor Bryant and a team of Republican governors, and they're going to work as surrogates in their home state with Donald Trump's campaign. Now, not only did Donald Trump mention his campaign, but also his plans for presidency. Now, Governor Phil Bryant says that Trump is the man with the plan, not just for the nation, but for Mississippi as well. Why? Because he understands the economy, he understands how to grow jobs, and that's something that not just the nation, but Mississippi as a whole needs. And of course, you'll continue to feel this heat wave over the course of the next week. Today, heat advisories out, heat indexes reaching 110 degrees. Now, News Mississippi did a little experiment just to show you how hot it can get in your car when you have it just parked outside in this extreme temperature. In the shade, 160 degrees inside the car. That's why it's so important to check for pets and for children before you get out of the car. Don't leave them in there, even if for a second, because of how quickly it heats up. Mississippi has had 2 hot car deaths this year. Find out how you can prevent that from happening to you and other Beat the Heat tips on the News Mississippi app. If you don't have that app, you can download it today for Android or iOS. Just search News Mississippi in the App Store. I'm Courtney Carter with News Mississippi, and this is the Weekly Rundown.